see ourselves? Oh, we
Okay.
looking tired today.
It's coming now. It's coming now.
Wait, what?
Okay.
We're live! Hey guys! We're like fixing our hair.
Yeah.
So,
So sorry about the lateness. We had a little bit of a technical difficulties, a few technical difficulties actually. But yeah, welcome to our YouTube live Q&A. I'm Jackie.
I'm Tanya. Hey guys.
So so today we're going to talk about a lot of really interesting things. We're going to talk about the 5 best comments that we have found this week that we really like.
We're gonna do title talk. We're gonna talk about Community 02.
Yeah.
Working at MinuteVideos, and then we're gonna end with a Q&A.
And we have an exclusive, we're going to give you a link to an exclusive video right here. Oh, over here. At the end of the video. So stay tuned and yeah. So first thing we're going to talk about, why don't we get into the 5 best comments that we have found this week.
Okay, we have not seen these yet.
We have not, yeah. So it's going to be exciting. So number 5.
Oh god, it's an essay. Okay, so the video is she sold me to strangers online for 6 years.
So
Do you want to read it out?
Joseph said, I hope they can give us an update on what happens and we can see this woman who made these poor kids go through hell get what she deserves. Prison for life with no parole. So this is from the video She Sold Me to Strangers Online for 6 years. This is the video based on Joy, who was sold, who was child
traffic.
Well, like this woman like took all these little girls in and sold their pictures and videos online to people all around the world. Anyway, it's a pretty intense video. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. But it is a collaboration that we did with IJM, and we just spoke with them yesterday, and they said that actually the trial is still going. So right now she has no, she's just still in jail, and there's no verdict at the moment. But Joy, however, is like starting her new life. She's finishing school. She's just kind of learning to cope and get over all the trauma that she went through. But as for the boss or the person that took her in and sold her, she's still on trial.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, we'll keep you posted. We'll try to keep you posted on what's happening.
It's actually quite a recent video, so you guys would find it like posted not so long ago.
No, it was like a week, like sometime in a week.
Yeah. So next question, 4th.
Yes. So number 4.
Okay.
The
The title of it is An Intern Held Me Down and Took Advantage of My Body. The question or comment is by oh no, I'm gonna botch this. Swarangi. I'm not gonna read the last name because I don't want to botch it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so she said, I feel sad for the people who have to go through such traumatic experiences. I hope that one day... Alright.
There you go.
Sorry. Okay, I hope that one day people realize that even though they think their actions mean nothing, it has a big impact on the person going through it. Okay, so I mean the title's pretty self-explanatory. This was one of our videos where this girl felt like she couldn't speak up because an intern, basically her boss didn't really believe her that an intern was kind of taking advantage of her, and she was led to believe that there was nothing that she could do in the workplace. So it's nice to see in the comments that a lot of people are sympathetic towards like these videos.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the point, right? That we make these videos so that people who are experiencing kind of the same thing can also watch these videos and be like, oh, I'm going through the same thing, and maybe can get some help from the videos and get some advice from people that are going through the same thing as well, or maybe feel inspired to speak up or to get help or to do something to change their situation. So yeah, we agree with you.
Yeah.
So next comment.
3rd. Oh no, please don't botch it up.
Oh wow.
Can you read this one?
Why You Shouldn't Fear Death by Isaac Walker.
Okay.
I really needed to watch this. Since my car accident, I feared death with a passion, even though I was 100% okay. Life has seemed scary since because of death's inevitability and its wake. Tragedy has always scared me, but I have to understand it's just the way it is. Thank you. This video is like, it's actually our best, it's our best performing video, and to be honest, it's like, I mean, it's even affected me in a lot of ways, because I've had, like when the video came out, it was a year after my father passed away, and it's hard to understand, like when somebody in your family like passes away, you think a lot about life and death and the meaning, what it means, and you go through it for like years, and I mean, I still even sometimes, like, it still sometimes really affects me. It still really sometimes still affects me. But I think this video, the great thing about this video is it helps you see the value of life, and I mean, yeah, especially, I mean, even when you, like with you, Isaac, like when you're about to, something almost happens to you and you realize like, oh my god, like, this could have been.
It kind of reminds me of the video, The Wonders of Spirituality. What did we end up titling that one in the end?
The Wonders of Spirituality, no?
What happens in the afterlife, or
that's right, yeah.
One of our latest kind of more trippy videos, which is a part 1 and part 2, which is about, I'm not gonna like reveal the spoiler at the end.
Yeah, it's also actually one of our great videos.
It's so good. Yeah. And it's sort of like what happens to a guy's life after he passes away, and sort of all the experiences that he goes through with an angel, and it's a really interesting take, and the artwork is so beautiful. I don't want to say too much, but you guys should also definitely check that out.
Yeah. Okay, so comment number 2. Why do I keep using the wrong hand?
Oh, it's a short one, thank God. Okay, so the title is Boom, We're Under Attack, It's Enemy Mortar. Wars are useless, humans will never learn, by Wildman Samurai. It's not an actual name, but you know.
Okay. Yeah, so wars are useless, humans will never learn.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, really, what is there to say? It's just
we don't really have a lot of war stories and how people feel and the trauma that they have throughout the experiences. So actually,
although we do just have a video recently launched about the guy in Afghanistan. Right?
Yeah. So that's why we have a little video recently. I'm not sure. I think it went on our trainee channel though. Oh no, it's on our main page.
On the main channel.
So that one shows a lot of like experiences that he felt from Afghanistan, and kind of how much it can affect a person. I don't know if you guys have ever had a parent or a grandparent that's gone through these sort of things. So, like, I'm sure if you did, you know how much it can affect a person. So, yeah, agreed.
Yes, wars are useless. We all agree. We don't want to get political though.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, best comment number 1. I keep doing this. I date guys for money is the video, and and it's from Valerie. I'm not going to attempt.
I know.
Okay, I could be doing homework. Nope, I'm here learning about why he became a prostitute. Ah, yes, I remember this comment. I laughed so hard when I read it. This is from the male escort.
Yeah, male escort.
Yeah. Actually, one of our
favorite videos.
Yeah, we really
all
like
time.
this video too.
So good. I don't know if you guys.
It's so interesting. I mean, it's so interesting to see the whole process that he has to go through. How there's like a room that they sit in with the red light, and I mean, it's definitely like.
It also shows kind of like how him being an escort and the relationships that he builds with his men kind of affect his well-being.
Well, it was about his father, right? He talked a lot about how his father has how his father had affected him, like in the long term, and he's still like going through, still struggling, and yeah. But I mean, it's this is one of our videos that we did the like full-on interview.
Yeah, we interviewed the actual
submitter. Usually we get stories, and some stories are long enough where we just kind of edit it to shorten it or to make it, sound like presentable. But yeah, this one these are one of the few ones, one of the ones that we have actually interviewed the submitter.
We are trying to do that.
we're doing it a lot now.
We're trying to do it a lot more now because it gives us so much more insight and detail into what actually happens.
And plus, like, we get a lot of short stories as well. So usually we don't use those stories because they're too short. Obviously, we need to make a video, so we can't use those short stories. But now we've been interviewing, and we've been getting been turning these short stories into long stories because we get more details and more information. So actually, it's really cool. I mean, when you guys are submitting a story when you guys submit a story on Community02, would be cool if you guys sign up too, because if you sign up, then when we write you, you'll get notified, and we can talk more, and we can get more details, and we can actually and sometimes we do ask to interview people and we don't get any response back. And
that's sad. Sometimes we like love a story so much and we're like, this is so much potential, we really want to use it, but then people don't get back to us. So make sure you're like, when you sign up, stay active. Like, just remember that we're probably going to get in touch with most of you guys. Well, not most of you guys, actually there's a lot. There's over 100 submissions a day, by the way.
Like 100
there's a lot.
to 200 story submissions a day. Anyway, we'll get to that. So, next thing is title talk. Why do we keep
changing the titles?
People
get so annoyed and triggered with us with the title changing,
and we get a list of all the titles that are in the comments too. People list them all, like, oh, they actually changed it to this, which actually really helps us. So thanks. Sometimes I'm like, what is the title? How do I save this?
It's quite funny because people like actually come back to the video and track which titles we've changed to. But anyways, in summary as to why we changed the title, we have two main reasons. One of the main reasons is we have to kind of compete with other channels that have really ridiculous titles and cover images that are just very clickbaity, and it's hard to get our audience to choose to click on our videos over theirs sometimes. But so we kind of have to experiment around and see like what works for us and what works for you guys and what you guys want to see.
And also we have issues with demonetization as well. So sometimes our videos are quite intense sometimes, and there's some words that we can't use in the title that kind of pretty much describe what's happening in the video, but so we kind of have to find our way around it. And sometimes because like just a change in a word will make such a huge difference for the video and getting the video out there. So unfortunately, it's kind of, we can understand that it might not be comfortable and great for you guys because we keep changing the title, but we're sorry, we have to do it. I mean, we would love suggestions, so if you think of a good title or something that would actually best describe the video and would help us get the video out there, would be most engaging and attractive, like if you think of a title that would be like, that you would click on immediately if you saw it, put it in the comments and we'll definitely like give it a try.
I mean, not going back, but going back to it, you guys don't realize how hard it is to like work with titles, because even certain phrases that we say, like ending yourself or ending your life, like we can't even put that in a title, and it's like as you think as PG as it gets, but no, it's hard, it's really hard, so we just gotta work with what we have.
So sorry, but give us some suggestions. Alright, so we also, one of the things that we really want to talk about is Community02. And most of you, Community02! Like the sign pop up. And most of you guys already know, because you know that's where you submit your stories. But not only that, it's not only like a channel to submit your stories or a platform to submit your stories, but it's also a platform you can go in and you can read other people's stories and you can leave comments and you can be a part of helping people who are going through a hard time.
I think it's sort of like building a community, an online platform where you guys can interact with each other in the comments section, upvote and downvote like posts that you really like, and it's all about like building that good community of positive people, because right now, we were saying this last time, that our community is really positive, and in a lot of the comments section, people are actually always encouraging each other and being like, I'm so sorry you had to go through this, and like, thank you so much for your kind words. And if it's not people from the community, it can sometimes be us commenting, and actually it's just a really good place to read anything that like you guys want to read about. Literally, there's a search bar where you can find all the topics, and there are thousands and thousands of stories submitted from people.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I mean, the whole point of it was to actually, okay, well, originally we decided to ask people, when we asked people to submit stories, we had an email, and then we just got bombarded with like so many emails when we asked people to submit their stories. And so while we were going through it, we realized that we should try to create a platform that maybe we can just put these stories on. So that's what we did, and then just stories after story after story after story, and us having to go through it and read all these stories, and then we had to find a way to organize it so that we know what we can turn into a video, what is so we had to find a way to organize it. So as we were doing this, we realized like, hey, this is a great platform for people to share and for people to help each other, and that's how Community 02 started. And then
I mean, also if you guys are kind of sick, forgot to mention almost, of seeing videos having to get cut up, the point of Community 02 is to also kind of post and upload videos where they are as authentic as possible, and we don't have to cut up almost 50% of it because we think it's going to get demonetized. So actually we'll have a lot more detail.
The full version will be on Community 02 all the time. So we're working on uploading all of the stories on there, but I mean, of course you can see it on Facebook, but even on Facebook we have to censor it too. So if you ever want to see the full version of the video, like, you can check it out on Community 02. And also your upvote and downvote and your comments also help us to pick stories to turn into videos. So if there is a story that you felt really affected you, or you felt really helped you or something, you can upvote and upvote and upvote, or even downvote, and then that will be a way for us to organize and figure out what stories we should turn into videos. So okay, so for people to submit a story, I'm sure some of you have already submitted stories, so I'm sure some of you know, but for those that haven't, we're going to show you a video on how to submit a story on Community 02. So first of all, you have to log in. As you can see here, typical login.
Just a casual login.
Password.
Random name. Random password. Don't be a robot.
Don't be a robot. And
cute little animation.
Well, it's like a welcome thing. It kind of explains to you. You guys can go through it later. It explains to you what you need to do and how, what the point of Community 02 is, and etc. So click into here, submit a story, submit your story. Another way is also to click into the link in the description of each video. So we also have a link that goes directly to submitting your story. But that one is not signed up. You should sign up. We suggest it. We recommend it.
Yes. Also, you can remain anonymous if you guys want to when submitting too. If you don't feel comfortable, having a name, you can remain anonymous, or you can give a different credit name for us. So don't feel hesitant because you think your name's going to be out there.
Yeah, and also we don't want you to we want to protect everyone's privacy. So if you want to use your full name, we're only going to use your first name because it's just
better that way.
Yeah, it's just better that way. And so I mean, even if when you submit a story, you should use your first name or remain anonymous, or use your initial. Of course, whatever you want. Some people even use their YouTube channel name so that people can go to their channel as well. No problem. Yeah. So
on to our next part, working for MinuteVideos.
No, first of all, we're going to talk about how you can help people on Community 02 as well. So we have a video to help you, show you what you can do. So when you go into a story, you can go scroll under and you'll see the comment section there. Let's say you read a story that really touched your heart or your soul, and you felt really like you can give advice, or you felt you want to give them some words of encouragement, suggestions, etc., whatever. So you can go into the comment section and write in there, and that's it. and let them know how you can close. Let them know
Trying to see the screen.
How you can help them, give them some advice, compliment them, tell
anything.
them, yeah,
anything helps. Honestly, it's just the whole interaction with each other just helps it in a long shot.
Okay. Yeah. So, next thing we want to talk about is for people who are interested in working with us.
Yeah. So right now, we have a lot of people always asking to work for us, and we actually have a whole bunch of freelancers and like a whole training program for people who are new and we can kind of see their work. And right now we have a whole bunch of different jobs within the production process. Right. We have like, oh gosh, let's go through it. We have storyboard artists, we have project managers, we have voice actors, we have
coloring artists, video editors. We're gonna add more as well. We also have a trainee channel called Trainee Channel, where you post where we actually make the videos with trainees and we post those videos onto the trainee channel. So, but anyway, yeah, check out go to the email that was just up. I mean, the website that was just up here. Thank you. Okay. And you can find out more information about what jobs we have and guidelines about those jobs, what you need, and
yeah, we test out, we look at everybody's work and we give everybody a chance and see how they do. So don't feel discouraged. If you don't think your artwork is nice, if you don't think your voice acting is good enough, it doesn't matter, we want to hear it anyways.
Yeah, and it's a trainee channel. It's for the trainee channel first, right? So you have like room to make mistakes, and yeah, just send us an email, check out the website, send us an email, and we look forward to hearing them. All right, so our next thing, Q&A, here we go.
Ooh, the scary part.
Answering the question. Are the stories real?
We get this the most.
Yeah, actually,
more than anything.
In the comment section of the community post, I mean, everyone was like, are the stories real? Are the stories true? Do you make fake stories? I mean, every possible way you can ask this question. So, we're gonna answer it.
It is as real as it can get. Like, we cannot emphasize this enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty evident in the whole like Community O2 page, and you guys can see for yourself firsthand where all the stories are coming from. And I know that some of you guys have already submitted a story, and possibly maybe even some of you have had your video made that are here. Perhaps.
Exactly.
You know.
And I mean, like we said before, we interview submitters, and if we don't interview them, it's usually because they give us a long story, and we just kind of shorten it to fit into the video. But yeah, I mean, these stories are all the stories we use are submitted, and I mean, they're as real as the submitter wants to make them, you know. So we do checkers. Though.
Yes, and we do plagiarism checkers to make sure that it hasn't been posted somewhere else, or it's like a copy of someone else's work, or you know. So we know if it's plagiarized and unauthentic. Yeah. And we'll delete it straight away. So usually the stories that are actually on Community O2 or anything that's been made into a videos are 100% real.
Yes. So I hope that answers your question. Alright, so next question. What made you start this channel? Well, that's actually from our founder, Mark Schwinn. And him and his brother and another partner decided to start this channel to create videos for corporates. So like we used to do corporate videos. We used to do explainer videos that explain to people what these companies do, and et cetera, And then so we decided to also start doing stuff on social media, and we started posting on YouTube, we started posting some of our videos on Facebook, and we had so much fun like coming up with stories, and we had so much fun like using people's story. Like for example, the Borderline video that like ages ago, that was something from a submitter, like that we not a submitter that just emailed us, like somebody I actually found on like a freelance job site, and we were just creating these. We started to create stories, and we started to create people's true stories, and we just really felt like it was something that could actually help people, and we wanted to do something that helped people, and to give advice and to help people going through the difficult things that they're going through, to share their stories, and not to mention to have people watch that are suffering or going through the same thing.
Yeah.
So we decided like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do.
I mean, even on the Facebook page, if you go all the way back, which you guys may not do, sorry. A lot of the videos there are still like very different art style, and it's very more explainer. I don't know if any of you guys have bothered to scroll through that, but you can filter it out. A lot of our older videos are much more explainer videos, so.
Yeah, exactly. You can see it. You can see it in the, if you scroll down. Not just on Facebook, but also on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube too. I mean, the way it progresses and the way that we've changed over the couple of years is what's also been like really cool about Minute Videos. And
yeah, I mean, it's more fun to do these videos. To do these videos and talk about people's lives.
Giving them a voice.
I mean, some of the videos are super intense and super tragic, but there's also some great videos like what is the meaning of life and death, and then there's also like the wonders of spirituality, or I mean, like there's so many videos that this is just so much more fun than doing fun videos.
We did our first like tester poem kind of video, but anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, so next question. Would you ever submit your own story? I think you should answer this one.
Okay. Well, yeah. We have. Quite a few of us in-house have. I've written and submitted one of my own stories as well. It's on the Community O2 page. It's called, if you guys are interested, I was a Muslim saved me from a terrorist attack. I don't want to go into so much details, but it was essentially an experience that I had a couple of years ago during the time that I was in university. But if you guys would like to see that video, it is on the Community O2 platform. Yeah. So we definitely do, to answer your question.
Okay, next question. What do you use to animate? We use Sketchbook Pro, so that's what the artists use to draw. That's it.
He's like,
and we ever use like Adobe Premiere Pro to edit, but
there's like a whole bunch of production process, but the actual drawing is Sketchbook Pro.
Yeah.
So.
How long does it take to make a video? Ooh, this one is depends on the video, depends on how long the video is, depends on how complicated the video is, depends on if there's any issues.
Sometimes it can take way too long.
Yeah, sometimes it takes like months, and sometimes it takes like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, it just depends on like.
It really depends. And I know like some people who submit their stories, and especially when they see a star next to their story and they realize that their story is selected, they're like, when is our video coming out? You know. We're sorry, but sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes there's issues.
I mean, because we're working with like freelancers, we have to also make sure that whatever they're like doing in their personal life is okay. You know, it kind of alters the whole production process, which is fine. We're not saying that in a way where we're like, do it. We're just it's just that sometimes people have things to do in their lives and they just don't have time to get to whatever process they're working on in the video production. So
and I mean also sometimes there's issues, you know. Sometimes we have some technical difficulties like today. And sometimes we have some, it's just you never know what's gonna happen. We don't have like a due date, you know, because these videos we want to make the best videos that we can, so we don't want to rush it. Yeah. Okay, next question, please. Do you have other channels? Oof. We have a lot of other channels. We have the trainee channel. Yeah. We have, we're going to have a new channel coming up really soon that I'm not going to talk about right now, but we're going to talk about maybe next time when we do another Q&A. We also
we have the Community Health channel. The Community Health channel is related to health-related topics. It's and we kind of work with a doctor on those videos, so they give a more medical and professional point of view to all the stories. So those are really cool. And
we also have a bunch of other channels from other different countries.
Yeah.
So we have MinuteVideos Netherlands. We have MinuteVideos France. We have MinuteVideos Indonesia. We have MinuteVideos. Right now we're starting MinuteVideos Mexico. MinuteVideos Vietnam. We have a lot of other channels and a lot more coming. So stay tuned. We will always keep you updated on new channels. So next question, please. What is your favorite story you've done?
Ooh. What is the favorite story we've done? Okay, gonna need time. I don't want to say the same one I always think about, but
I think mine is the meaning of life and death.
Really?
Yeah, I think that would be my favorite one. Also because of what I was going through in that time too, but also it's just such a, I mean the story is just amazing.
Yeah, it's and the artwork came out.
Yeah,
really
and the artwork
cool.
is really good too.
Gosh, I don't even know which one to pick, but I'm gonna mention the one that was the most memorable, and that's the same one. It's the dog one. It's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
It's the same one. It's like it's about a girl who doesn't like her dog because the dog is getting more love from her mom, and she basically has a hate relationship with an animal, and it's actually quite entertaining. It's funny. It's different to our usual videos. So
there are a lot of commenters in there that's like, oh my god, this is like
animal abuse,
you know. But
actually,
she just has issues. She's just like, she's just not getting enough attention from her mom. So she feels like, you know, the dog is getting way too much attention. I'm sure that happens all the time with like dogs and cats and animals and stuff. So
I had it too when I was a kid. So it's fine.
Yeah, but it is one of the funny videos. Although, since we're on the topic of dogs, I also like the video that we did that the dog helped a girl with depression. That one was also a really good one too. I also really like that one. That was like, this one's really cool too.
So sometimes we actually do have different types of videos that aren't as sad and they're a bit more upbeat and ish.
Okay, next question please. How many voice actors do you have? Oh, we have several.
Oh, we have a lot now.
Mostly freelance. I think in-house we have just
we only have you and Sindhu.
And Sindhu, yeah. And well, she's not really in-house, is she?
Not in-house, yeah. She's
and then and we also have a few male ones, but those are all freelance.
I would say, yeah, they're all freelancers, but in total.
And also Valentine, I guess.
Apparently.
And
we have
I don't know.
8? I would say.
I say 10.
10?
We also have like a few ones that we worked with when we were doing corporate videos, so that are have more of a very corporate kind of voice and sound. But most of our voice actors are voice actors. So don't forget to go to MinuteVideos.com/jobs if you are interested in being a voice actress or actor with us. Especially men. We're looking for a lot of voice actors.
We only have like 2 guys right now. We definitely need more men.
Yeah, definitely.
In voices, so.
Okay, so next question please. How many people are in your team?
Ooh. So we have around 25 in-house. Like actually working here.
We have MinuteVideos Thailand with us as well. Which is
Yeah.
actually the other channel that we didn't mention, but MinuteVideos Thailand. We're based in Thailand, in Bangkok, Thailand. So we have MinuteVideos Thailand with us. So actually in the office we have probably like 30 people, something like that. MinuteVideos International, I think around like 25. 20, 25, something like that. Depends on who's here and who's not. At a time, so.
And then for freelancers, we have like 100 plus probably. Yeah. We have a lot of freelancers. So.
Yeah, that's true. Everything: video editing, project management, voice actors,
everything.
Yeah,
there's a lot. So yeah.
Okay, next question, please. Do you animate every story, and do you check if they're real?
As in us two, do we animate it or do we? We don't. But we definitely, every story is animated, and yes, they are real. As we probably answered to you guys before.
We have to select through, we have to go through the stories. So we have people reading through the stories as well that help us to know what stories can be used and what stories can't, because we also have a lot of troll posts and a lot of people writing like, hey, what's going on, you know, on the community too or something, and that's it. Or we have
sift them out.
Yeah, so we gotta sift through some of the stories, and so we pick only a few stories.
Yeah, I mean.
Plus we can't make all of the stories, and we wish we could. Believe me, we really wish we could, but we get like 100 to 200 stories a day. So.
And it's actually, I think the steps to producing the stories are a lot more difficult and time consuming than people think, and sort of like making one mistake during the process kind of affects everything, so we really have to make sure the background. We have to make sure we pick wisely, and you know,
So
you guys hear that?
It's a fruit guy. Like okay, so anyway, so next question. Was someone ever disappointed with the video you made for them?
I don't think so, actually.
Yeah, actually we had one case where the girl with the hair, the girl that was she had cancer, and one of the struggles, the biggest struggle she felt for her was losing her beautiful hair, because apparently she had like long locks and full long locks of hair, and it was her most.
It was her safety net.
It was her most favorite feature, and then losing that one. I mean, of course, having cancer is also quite terrible. But I think for her, losing her hair was a pretty big step in that whole process. And she made a video about that, or she submitted a story about that, and we made a video about it. And then a lot of people wrote in the comments giving her a lot of hate, being like, saying that like, oh my God, how could you, how could you care so much about your hair? You have cancer, and they were giving her a lot of, they were dissing her a lot.
Yeah, and I think
actually she wrote us and she was like, I'm getting a lot of hate from this video, and we felt so terrible. That's also one of the reasons why we don't use full names because people started to people actually found her contact and found her on Facebook or something, and they actually wrote her personally. I mean, it's quite cruel.
Yeah.
Like she has cancer. She has her own process, and she's dealing with it her own way. So we have had that experience, unfortunately. Okay, next question, please. Is this channel run by a team? We already answered this.
Yes,
we have a team.
Essentially, everybody kind of like in the team. There's no specific things that someone does. We kind of all have a role throughout the whole process, and our team's really big on like discussing ideas together and coming up with new ideas for you guys, and lots of meetings on how we can improve. And so we have a team.
Yes, to answer your question, yes. Next question, please.
Another one.
Any chance you could do follow-up to the stories? Well, this is kind of tough because what you can do is actually follow up yourselves. You can go on to Community O2 and write in the comments, ask the person how they're doing, give them some advice or whatever. So actually you can follow up yourselves. It's kind of hard for us to do it because we are making videos, and also we
kind of continue from someone's story. They've already kind of done their main focal point, and also for us to.
And where would we put it? I mean, we put it in the comments of YouTube, and actually it's like, I mean, really, honestly, just go on to Community O2. You can find the story on there, and you can write them yourselves, and you can find out the information from the submitter. Hopefully, if they have signed up.
Another question.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is red. What's yours?
Is black a color?
It counts. It counts.
It's a shade, but I mean, I've had this argument with my friends before. So, but anyway, it's black and probably orange.
And you guys can tell us what your favorite colors are, because we're gonna go look at the comments later.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
How do you feel your platform affects the viewers? What do you hope to achieve with this channel?
Oh, it's a tough one, but good question.
What platform?
Well,
this platform or YouTube?
I think
Community O2 or YouTube? All?
It could be either, probably all. I think with Community O2, can you do that question again?
Yeah, it's a long
question.
Okay, so we feel, I guess, our platforms, we feel that actually from the comments that we read, it actually helps a lot of people, because people are saying that I'm going through the same thing, and it's really like it's really heartwarming to read this or just to see a video about this, and so we feel like it really gets the goal, which is our goal, is to help people. Feel like both, I guess.
I think that one thing I also love though about our community is sometimes people post the really funny comments and memes, and kind of like that meme culture of saying, like, I'm not gonna say some of them, but like, they're just the way that they make fun of, like, and using meme culture to make fun of like how the title has changed or what's being talked about in the story. And I think that's the whole point of sort of like bringing a community where we feel comfortable being a certain way to each other, but also being positive, good people as well.
I'd say that's more YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
That's definitely more YouTube. But I think like if we're talking about Video 2, like we said, the goal is to help people. So
yeah.
we really actually we feel like it's currently working. I mean we don't have that many people on there at the moment, so go sign up please. But we are working towards, it's growing fast, and we are working towards adding more
supervisors,
more supervisors and more psychologists and stuff. So as the platform grows, we're gonna start having more doctors and psychologists on there as well to help people who you know, especially if it's like a story about a health, like a physical health thing, then we'll have doctors there to help you and
help guys.
I mean that's the goal in the end, is to help people and to help you. So, and for people to help people. So we feel like
it's nice, like giving people like a voice and giving them an actual platform to say what they need to. And sometimes people feel we've had thank you messages, you know, on Facebook from our community as well, like thank you so much for, you know, like creating my story or listening to my story or
those are so heartwarming. Those are so heartwarming. We get these emails and these comments that people are just thanking us and saying how much this video helped, or how much the story helped, and it's just, or how much our channel helps, and it's just like, thank you guys.
I think that's like really encouraging for us to do what we do as well, because it's just like, okay, we're actually helping somewhere. So that's nice.
Okay, next question please. How many stories have you received in total? I think it's like 20,000. 20,000. No?
I mean, probably a bit more. Yeah, probably. I'm
like
pretty sure
total?
in total, because the thing is, when we switched over to a new platform from our MinuteVideos to Community 2, we didn't get to save all of them, so we have on Community 2 maybe 20,000, 20,000, but we have had more. I would say like up to 40. Like, okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic. Maybe like
yes.
A lot.
So around around 30 to 40.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it's growing quite fast too.
Yeah.
So.
Next question.
My story has a star next to it. Are you turning it into a video?
Oh, we said answer that.
Yes, we are. So if your story on Community 2 has a star next to it, it means that it is currently in production. Normally somebody is supposed to contact you and let you know if the story is being used, and or contact you to let you know if the story, if we need more information for the story. So or in the end somebody will contact you to let you know the story has been turned into a video, or you would just see the video on Community 2. So yes. Alright,
thank you.
We're done with the questions, but we do have one last thing, as we promised at the beginning of the video. We have an exclusive, we're going to give you a link to an exclusive video just for you guys and the people on Facebook Live.
Only on Community 2, so please go.
So it's on Community 2, check it out here. And let us know in the comments what you think of the video.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.